Hello out there, subscribers and friends. This is Surviving 2 coming at you with another video.
Hello out there in YouTube land. Well, I'm back at you with another video. I've got this one here. As you can see, I got my stove there, my Swiss Rocket Volcano stove. And what I'm going to do with it is, as you can see, I've got it painted. I've got some wood processed, and I'll show you here. I've taken and knocked it down to a lot smaller pieces, and they're get my finger in the viewfinder, a little smaller than my finger and everything. It's cool out here today, so I'm wearing gloves just for the heck of it. So anyway, now that was Junior that went zooming by the camera lens there. Spot's been fixed. He's not outside here anymore. He's inside the house now. He's he's a happy camper. So anyway, well, I'll get on with getting this thing all set up and getting the fire ready for it and everything else, and then I'll come back at you later. Okay, I'm getting it ready here. I'm going to do kind of two tests, and we'll see how this plays out, and I'm going to speed a lot of it up. Right now I'm going to run it the way it is, and then I'm going to take the regular cup and put inside of it and see about how long it takes to get it hot and boiling. Now, like I said, this is the same wood that I used last time. I just cut it up smaller, made smaller pieces out of it. We'll see how it burns and how it does. And then I've got my brace over here that I'll put on top of it, and I'm going to take a regular GI cup and put some water in it and make something out of that. So we'll get started on this, and I'll probably speed it up so y'all won't have to sit through all this. Okay, I got the fire going here a little bit. Now this is the same wood as what I was using before, but I've got it processed down a lot smaller, and it seems to be doing a little better. I'll get it built up here, and I'll speed this up so y'all won't have to suffer through it. Okay, first off, I'm going to go ahead and try this cup here, straight down in it like I did before, and then I can use the X braces in it later. We'll see how it works. Alright, yeah, it started smoking. There's still some fire in the back. The time, alright, alright, we're going to call that one a failure. So far this thing does not like to burn wood, or the wood that I'm burning it doesn't like. I'll find out which here in a minute. I've got some oak wood processed, and I'll give it a whirl in there. We'll see if that does any better. I've got some oak wood in here now, and I'll go ahead, and it's doing pretty fair. Let's put that in there. One thing I found out about this, the opening where you put the wood in is too low. It's too easy for embers and other things to fall out of there. So if you're having to cook somewhere and you're using wood, and the wood embers will end up just falling right out. So that's not too swift, but we'll see how we go with this. Right now, seeing about getting this one hot. Let's see, time. If I can get the camera to focus on that, well, you can still see it. We'll see how long it takes. I keep having to pull the pot off, the cup off, and blowing into it, so there isn't enough air traveling through it. And what I'm going to end up having to do is go ahead and maybe make a second row of holes around, not at the bottom, but a little bit further up, and then we'll see how it does. It's got the water hot, but it's not boiling yet, and this oak seems to do a little bit better, but still not as good. It still piles up down in the bottom and doesn't do anything. If it had a grate or something across it right at the bottom, I think it might be able to get enough air through these bottom holes to go ahead and sustain the fire coming up through there. But right now the fire is just sitting on that bottom plate. The way the stove is, I wouldn't burn wood in it. It's too big of a hassle to try and burn wood in it right now. So we'll see how it goes from here. I think I've got my water hot enough, at least I can go ahead and fix me something to drink. So I'll catch up to you guys later. Hello out there in YouTube land. Well, I'm about ready for test number 2. Got the X brace on there. I got some more water here in my canteen cup. Now, one thing I found out about this cup that comes with the set, once you heat something up in it, you cannot drink from it. That aluminum holds the heat way too much. It's way too hot. I mean, it's great for keeping stuff warm, and maybe if you want to eat out of this, that'd be good, but if you're trying to drink out of it, no, it doesn't work. So anyway, let's see about getting our second little fire going here, and as you can see, it's going pretty good. I'll put that on there. Tell you what, I'm going to move it back just a little bit to keep those handles, the flames from hitting those handles, and see if I can't keep this thing stocked up a little more than what I did last time. See if that makes any difference too. And I'll probably speed this up so you won't have to suffer through it. Oh, and by the way, it is now exactly 3 o'clock. So we'll see how long this takes. Okay. Even with this cross brace on here, the flames aren't doing that much better. They're just, it doesn't seem to be, I don't know whether it's wood or it's just not getting enough air. I'm kind of thinking not enough air. Like a couple of people have suggested before, I make some more holes around it. Before I did that though, I wanted to kind of go through a couple of these tests and see what's up. I still got one more test to go, and that's putting alcohol in there and using an alcohol burner and see how that does. And I'll see how it works with the alcohol burner. That should work pretty good. The type of alcohol burner I want to use is one, instead of the flames coming out the side, they kind of come out the top, so that way all the flame will come up towards the top of it and not go to the sides. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of call wood burning in this thing right now a failure, and because it just doesn't like it. No matter what I've tried to do to it so far, it's not a go. I'll punch more holes in the side of it there and we'll see what happens, but not until after I do the alcohol test. So I want to see how it reacts on that. As you can see, it's got the water hot. The water is steaming there, but it's just not coming to a boil. I can't keep enough fire in there with everything to get it to fire up and actually do a boil. So I'll get back to y'all later. Later. Damn gloves. Oh, scratch this one.
I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more in the future that I put out, just subscribe. Until then, later.